Beautiful people. Hello, 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 and welcome. I have here my cup of coffee up and ready. All right. So why don't you grab a cup of coffee, cup of tea, water, whatever you want. Come sit down and let's just hear me out for a moment. All right. So you might be wondering, so what is this guy gonna talk about sex drive, right? That's the title of this video, sex drive. So sex drive is something that mostly men have to deal with it, but women also, right? Um, it's I was looking some information up and at the ScienceDaily.com, it actually says that men think about sex twice as more as women do. All right. So it's like that they say that men think about sex like 8,000 times a day or like 7 times a minute or stuff like that. But the ratio it's actually that in terms of raw numbers, roughly around 388 times a man can think about daily about sex. Women will be around 140. All right. Yeah, just look that up. All right. So, in my personal experience, I struggle with that a lot. All right. I have a high limit. Is what I think that you call it. And since an early age, right, it's something that has never gone out of me. I try to um, uh, pray to the man upstairs that I call God, and you might call something else, but that's okay. To take that away from me, right? To destroy it, to because I didn't want it, right? Because it's something that I felt ashamed of. It's something that I struggled with a lot, trying to understand it. But I'm here to tell you that it can be useful, right? And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you first have to gain knowledge. Knowledge is power, and you can actually convert that, right? So sex drive, right? So what is sex drive? Sex drive is an energy, right? It's an energy that you have inside of you, and for guys, it's like pent up energy that we need to release, right? So how do we normally release it? You know, by having sex, right? Or masturbating or having sex, right? You release that energy and you feel good for a while. So I'm just here to tell you that you can actually convert that energy into something good, into something constructive, into something positive, to create rather than to destroy, right? So that we can feel good with ourselves, not bad with ourselves. All right. So, a definition of what energy is. Okay. I'm gonna read this out because I want you guys to listen to this. So, in physics, energy is a quantitative property that must be transferred to an object in order to perform work on or to heat the object. Energy is a conserved quantity that can be converted in form but not created or destroyed. Okay, so the key right here, listen to this: energy can be converted in form, it cannot be created nor destroyed, right? So, all those prayers that I had to God telling Him, hey, take this out of me. If you can, destroy that thing because I don't, I need it, but I don't need it as much. All right. So it cannot be destroyed. That's my answer right there. It wasn't God like saying like I'm not gonna listen to this guy. This guy doesn't know what. No, 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 no. It's just that Randy, you don't know the truth of what you actually have. Right? So it's energy that can be converted, right? So this is not an easy task, right? You need to really understand it. You need to really like internalize it, right? So just to give you a few pointers, what are your traits, right? What are your positive stuff? What are your talents? What are your skills? What is something that you know that you can do good, but you actually haven't given the time or effort to actually grow it, right? So that energy that we have, guys, that can be converted into attaining or into growing those traits, into growing that talent, right, that we have. Sometimes I use it in dancing. Dancing is one of my passions. Dancing, I love to dance. So what I do is transfer that energy, right? When you guys see me, when I'm in the zone, like sometimes I'm in the zone, like I can feel it. My students can feel it. They tell me like, "Whoa, energy was really good." Why was that? Because I was converting that energy that I have into something good, into something positive, right? Like dancing. So just do that, people. All right, guys, girls, convert that energy into something good and positive in your life, right? I love you guys. I don't have a lot of time because my phone doesn't have a lot of memory here, but I just wanted you to leave with that it's not something wrong. It's not something that can be destroyed. The sex drive, and especially guys, you're not alone. There's a lot of people going through it. All right, so just try to convert that energy into something good. All right, subscribe, comment, like. Let me know what you felt. Let me know what you're thinking about this. All right. There's a little bell in YouTube. Click on it for every to receive any notifications. Right, people. Actívate.